and I was exhausted. The city's last subway train was my only way home. The platform was empty, save for a single flickering light and the distant hum of the train, or so I thought. The train arrived, screeching to a halt. Something about it felt wrong. The windows were caked with grime, but I could make out shadowy figures inside. Hesitant, I stepped on board. The doors closed behind me with a finality that sent a chill down my spine. The car was empty. At least, it appeared that way at first. The air was cold, and the only sound was the clatter of the train moving through the tunnels. But then, I heard it. A faint whisper. It was coming from the darkness at the far end of the car. I wasn't alone anymore. Figures began to appear, seated in the shadows. They didn't move or speak, but their presence was overwhelming. Their faces were blurred, as if erased, and their forms flickered like static on an old TV. A crackling voice came over the intercom, distorted and barely audible. "Next stop, Midnight Station." The words sent a shiver down my spine. Midnight Station wasn't on any map. The train slowed and I saw it. Midnight Station. The platform looked ancient, as though it hadn't been touched in centuries. Shadowy figures waited there, their eyes glowing faintly in the dim light. I didn't want to step off, but the train doors slid open on their own. The platform led to a corridor. It stretched endlessly, the tiles cracked and stained with something dark. Handprints smeared the walls, and the air grew colder with every step. At the far end, a faint red glow pulsed like a heartbeat. I entered the room. It was small and bathed in an unnatural red light. In the center, a chair held a single photograph. My breath caught as I picked it up. It was me, sitting in this very room. But I hadn't been here before. Had I? I ran. Shadows followed, their glowing eyes cutting through the dark. The corridor seemed endless. But finally, I saw it. The train. Its doors were open, the lights flickering like a desperate signal. I leapt inside just as the doors slammed shut. As the train pulled away, I glanced out the window. The shadow stood motionless on the platform, watching me leave. I looked down at the photograph in my hands. The figures in the background. They were getting closer.